I am looking forward to supporting your leap into victory every day. Hey y'all, what's up? How are you? I hope you're well. Listen, I think I'm jumping on a trend. Dr. Umar would call me a struggle streamer. And all of that is correct. But I was pressed, I don't know why, to have a conversation around this whole Young Miami song debacle, controversy, and India.Arie's response to it. And I am not here to say one is right and the other is wrong. What I'm here to say is this is a conversation around values, your own personal value. And so for the three of you who follow me and you've watched some of my videos, you know that I've had a couple of videos that talk about values assessments and how we live from and through our values. And so, Coach Ben, what does that mean? This is a conversation around values. Let me tell you this. Values aren't necessarily negative and positive. They can be, right? You can apply judgment to it. But for the sake of having an objective conversation, when we think about our highest value, mine is humor. I like to laugh. Mine is spirituality. I have a high faith. I like to think I do. Commitment, joy. Some people's values are financial freedom. Now, how they get to financial freedom could be by any means necessary, right? So when we hear and see, I have the lyrics here for Young Miami's Spin That. I haven't heard the song in its totality. I thought that it was just a viral clip. I didn't necessarily know that it was a full song. So for example, it took me about 3 months to finally listen to Beyonce's Texas Hold'em, right? I just watched all the clips with people doing the dance. So in the lyrics, for people like me, the chorus or the hook is, where all my scamming at, spending that money fast, 20s, 50s, 100s cash. Boy, go in that something bag. I don't know how to pronounce that. Boosting itches, where y'all at? Just to flip it, pop some tags, right? And so then some of the lyrics are like, hanging out the drop, screaming, F the cops. What we doing, ninja? Show me where your hood at. So, listen, I'm not saying that one person is right or wrong. What I am saying, this is layered. So for a person like me that isn't tuned in to the totality of the song and you see the viral clips, it gets into your psyche, right? And so I know the hook, spin that, because I've watched it about 9,000 times over. And there are people like me who will hear the song and not necessarily get caught up in the details of the lyric, but for them, they're in the hook. They're in the hook. Spin that, right? Now, are they complicit? I don't know. What's their value? Maybe their highest value is grooving out. This beat, this hook, it's catchy. That's as far as I'm gonna go with it. However, what that does is proves India.Arie's point, where she starts to talk about it's never just a song. It's never just anything. There is a frequency in what we do, right? And whether you believe it or not, any religious, spiritual doctrine, dogma, what you put out, you get back in return. Raise the vibration, right? Life and death is in the power of the tongue. It lives within the universe. We can deny it, but we can't. So when India says there's a frequency, she's absolutely onto something in that regard. Because for me, even though I don't listen to Young Miami, nothing against her, I just don't listen to her. When I heard the song, Spin That, and I started making up in my head what Spin That meant until I started listening to the lyric, right? And so when we listen to the lyric, there is specifically an audience that this is targeted to. She didn't just make this up. There's some scamming ass and ninjas out there riding through the hood, F the cops. That's a legion of people that their highest value is spending that, whatever that is, and however they got to get to that bag is what they're going to do. Is it right? There's laws that will govern that. You don't need me to say it's right or wrong. My point is there's a value associated to it. The question you have to ask yourself, what's your highest value? And are you in alignment with the theme of that song? If you are, kudos, high five, cheers to you. If you aren't, namaste, God bless, cheers to you. But it's getting to the point of understanding this is an individual moral and value assessment. I don't need to judge Young Miami. I don't need to try to cancel India. India's work speak for itself. What she's done in the industry, what she's contributed, both of those sisters, their work speak for itself. You have to answer the question whether or not you're in alignment with their work. If you're in alignment with that song or their songs, that becomes your personal business, right? And again, it's so layered because you could be one of those people where I'm just bopping to this in the club, right? It's a frequency, but bop at your own caution, right? Bop understanding that you know what the lyrics are saying, and if you're taking them in, right? Bop, do with it what you will. But we have to understand that before we try to cancel one person and judge another, we have to do a values assessment and identify, is this song a reflection of my personal belief? Is this song a reflection of my life? Is this song a reflection of something that I agree with, that I would do? Is this me? Again, if it's you, you have an anthem. Rock out to your anthem. And what you say to that is, I am willing to take whatever consequence or reward that comes along with this song and how it applies to me and my life. If it doesn't apply to you, right? If it doesn't apply, let it fly. I know a lot of people are saying, this is going to set us back. This is going to set us back. I doubt that we will be able to look at the history book and say, in 2026, when Young Miami released Spin That, the very next month is when they were able to enslave us again. We're smarter than that. We're smarter than that. I know we like to think collectively as a culture that let's keep raising the vibration. Let's keep it classy. Let's keep it tactful. You do that in your life and whatever that means for you. Because for some people, having cash is class. No ifs, ands, buts about it. And so from a coach's perspective, I'm not saying one is right, one is wrong when it comes to that song. What I'm asking us to do is a values assessment. Does it apply to your belief system? Does it mirror the life that you live? Does it influence how you think about people in your community and abroad and beyond? That's your responsibility, is to identify what it's doing to you and for you. Again, I wanted to bring some calm to this conversation And it's not going to set us back, y'all. We're smarter than allowing a song or songs to set us back. We will keep raging against the necessary machine. We will keep pushing us forward as see fit. People have a right to do and say whatever they want. And if it isn't right or correct, they'll be corrected eventually. It's not for us to do it. If somebody is going to break the law will get them, right? The law will get them. If someone's going to break a spiritual code, karma will show up, right? We have to be responsible for us. Again, this is multi-layered, multi-tiered. If you just rocking and bopping out and you're conscious enough to understand what you may potentially be taking in, and that's with anybody's song, right? India talks about not being the average girl in the video, and she's not, right? She talks about brown skin. What if you don't agree with that level of consciousness or blackness, right? Or self-awareness? What if you don't give a damn? What if that doesn't align to your value? Who's here to make you right or wrong outside of the God of your understanding and the laws, right? That we are all governed by. Hey, I love Young Miami. I love India. I love our community. I love the people as a whole. I wish, hope, and pray the best for us all. I'm your neighborhood coach, Coach Ben. Did you ask me for this? No. But like always, I'm showing up for us anyhow. Much love to you. Till next time.